It's dead. Yeah, outside, dude.
There we go. Okay, yeah, I think it was just a phone.
Yeah, I just got done now. Peanut.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be right there with you because I just got
Wait,
I just
what
got a phone
happened?
call from
Wait, what you mean?
I just
What
got
do
a
you
phone
mean you're gonna
call
be
from
right there with me?
Zolo asking like, hey, what's up, man? Like, so when are we gonna be getting the moonshine? And like, are you gonna be giving it to the boys? And like,
Nah.
and I'm like, so I'm sitting here, I'm thinking this through just like you, man. Like, so like I'm putting in all the work to get the moonshine, to get the stills and stuff. So I
and the risk and the like, you don't get to do all the other shit. And yeah.
I feel like what's expected, what might be getting doing all the cooking and selling it, like
exactly,
but then not doing the fun part.
They
like
asking, yo, do you want to be my grinder, bro? Like, I trust me when I say I'm out, I straight up bitched him out. And I told him, like, listen, dude, you new in the crew, all right? And like, I get that, like, you want to try to act a certain way. I've been letting you like off the hook. But when you be talking shit about what I've been doing the last 2 months, and then you coming through like on like the 12th hour when I'm starting to finally trying to, you know, getting money after all those like 200 hours. You gotta keep in mind, Suarez, I had to get the farm up, right? Like,
yeah, you do the farming part. Yeah,
you might be like, whenever you get to the next part, like, because we're working with Lucas, I'm literally providing half the moonshiners with the product because of the facilities I put together. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm buying some ingredients right now. So
there you go. And the thing is, this has always been about for the crew. So imagine you put all that time in, and then one of your like motherfucking new grinder ass motherfuckers gives you a call, and they're like, you know, cause yeah, that's what I'm saying. Gives you a call, and they're like, yo, I know I've been talking shit this entire time, but where's my cut? When it's like, you know, there's how many people are in the gang? You know what I mean? Like, what you mean your cut, bro? And then being like, asking you how much money you putting in the crew, you know, Brett checking you on all this shit, and then kind of expecting that you're gonna, you know, the shit that you just heard, like, you know. So this morning when I heard it from coming from Vinny and Chris, I was like, nah, bro. And I put that motherfucker into place. Now, don't get me wrong. I know he's going to go around crying, be like, oh, I got disrespected. But this motherfucker, like, literally, that's all he does. You know what I mean? Anyways.
Yeah, I don't know what, like, here's the thing is, like, I was considering, like, you know, providing some shine just to get them to the reps so they could buy a still for me to kind of press it. But I feel like doing that might give them the expectation that they will get entitled to the moonshine. So I feel like I'm better off, like, letting other people do it because they'll just do it for. Yeah.
Yep. Brother.
So I think I'm just going to stop there, to be honest.
Exactly why I didn't let them touch that. Because they're going to, if you do it, you're saying exactly what I was thinking, dude. They're gonna be like, oh, but like I said, I was thinking about it this morning.
I did these runs for you.
Yeah,
but it's like anyone would do it, you know.
I think it's so funny. I swear to God that's exactly what I was thinking this morning. I was like, what you gonna do? Like, because he brought that up the other day. Like, you gotta understand, Peanut is stupid as fuck, and like he thinks he is being smart with the way he's asking questions. Like, but it's so obvious because like. He would bring that up with me. He'd be like, oh, but dude, like, I can get you another still and I can do this, like, do the runs for you. And I can go get you a still. I'm like, bro, you think I don't know you're trying to, like, get that rep just so you can get a still that so you can hold it over my head? That, like, one day you fucking ran one of my runs and, like,
now you want to run, you know, start consistently getting moonshine, you know?
Now all of a
it's
sudden
like
you're going to be using his still, right?
Yeah.
And he's not going to be thinking about the money that you're putting in, the time you're putting in. Like, the fuck? Listen, I'm going to keep it real. I do not fuck with anyone in the gang that is going to go out of their way to stop someone from making their bread. Because if we ain't making our bread, where the fuck the guns coming from? Who the fuck paying for our fines, bro? Yeah. And I've been putting up, like I said, I put up about $450 into the crew, and I know some of that's paying off his bills, so he better come to me with some motherfucking respect, because he'd be in debt if it wasn't for me, and it wasn't for you. You put in money too, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm trying to do the lot picks, but I mean that doesn't really compare.
We bailing you out of your shit, and then you're gonna come asking where the money going, bro. Fuck you, bro.
Yeah, I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to like. When Zola asked me that, I was like, well, you know, I still gotta do my thing. I just don't know how to like say it without like people not taking offense to it. You know, it's
but
like,
see, that's why my gloves are off, because that's the setup, right? That's the setup. Is that, and that's why I got so pressed about it, is because I told him so many times to put him on the right track, and then to question, like, he didn't even have a problem to be like, when I told him you got to go in the sewers, and then you got to you know, get your recipe up. I told him I don't think you're gonna want to do this, and the only way he kept taking it was I'm trying to like gatekeep him from doing moonshine.
But you were telling him exactly what to do. He just didn't want to do it. He just wants to get the
10
moonshine.
Suarez. And then he'd be like, oh, but so and so told me so and such and such. Why are other people telling me something else? So like,
what does he even say? What is he?
He's pretty much saying that I'm lying to him.
What does he think is being lied about? Like,
he even said that you said that you just need the 20 rep for the stills. And I'm like, no, we didn't. I'm like, Suarez is down in the sewers, bro. Like, what you mean?
Yeah, you gotta get 20 rep to get to tier 2 to start the stills, but you gotta get the perfect recipe on tier 1, then bring that to tier 2, and then do all the cooks there, and then, you know, collect that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta collect scavenge the materials to cook up tier 1. So that, I mean, maybe he took one part and just thought that like that was a gateway to like everything. I don't know.
That's the problem, right? Like, listen, I gave him the benefit of the doubt the first couple times, but on that 10th time, bro, like on that 10th time, like, you know, when you're going and talking to this guy and that guy and question everything you're doing and this and that, at that point you're fishing to find like someone to try to, like, you know, you're like fishing for a gotcha, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
And so like you ask the question, well, you don't want anyone to feel a certain way, man. That ain't your problem, bro. If someone getting in their feels because they're doing some sussy baka shit, that's on them. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I guess just like be like, no, I don't know.
Why should you feel bad that someone want you to do something for free for them? Why should you feel bad?
Yeah, no, I shouldn't. I just, you know,
and that's the setup. That's the
you guys find it, by the way?
To be like finding some excuse and putting it on someone else when the reality is you lazy. That's it. There ain't no, and if that sounds bad, well then they're in the wrong motherfucking city, bro. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? They ain't the ODs. They ain't K. They ain't Rami. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't know what to say. So I mean,
okay, all right. Well,
the simple fact that you and I got to even have this conversation, and the fact that I had to bitch his ass out just now, shows that like none of this was a problem until they were broke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And instead of being like, yo, these guys are trying to help us put it on the right path, they use that as an opportunity to like throw shade at you. Fuck that noise, bro.
Fair enough. Well said, man. Did you guys find it, by the way, y'all?
It's no different than the shit Max was saying. That's all I'm saying, bro. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate. I mean, well said, man. So I think I don't think I'm gonna like have them do the stuff, because I feel like I might come in an expectation of return. I think I'm just gonna try to buy the stills for a premium price, and you know what I mean. Just buy it from anybody else, I guess. Because
are you at the next stage yet?
Yeah, I'm working on T2. I'm buying some ingredients right now, and I'm just gotta go out to.
Do not think you want to. You don't need more than one still right now. Maybe 2 at most. You know why, right?
Well, why not? Because I mean, the more stills, the faster I can continue to cook things, right?
Yes, but you need to test 1 box at a time. You're gonna find that this stage. So first off, you're on the luck because we have 100%, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have to deal with the headache I dealt with, which is if it's even 1% lower, you get fucked in the ass. I don't know if you know this. It changes it.
I don't know that part.
If it's even 1% down, it fucks the entire price. You have to run each bottle by itself. So the reason why I say 2 is 2 stills keeps you afloat to do the speed at which you can do the runs. It's only needs 2 stills. You don't need 5 till you do mass production.
Yeah, that's the thing is like if I do get more, I mean, I would have to have someone else run them, which you know, I'm sure there's plenty of people who will be willing to do it, but I need to find the people to get the stills, you know?
Yeah, so understand that I've got a network already, so we could potentially I might be able to help you borrow them, but we have very specific rules that we'd have to go through. For now, start getting your cook up, but don't worry too much about, like, try to get the 5 stills, but it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, I mean, I could go one at a time. It's just going to take me a very long time to get the, you know, do the 46 cooks to, you know, process the limitation and stuff like that. So
this stage is going to take you a lot longer than the first stage.
Yeah, I'm prepared for that. Only, I think the biggest thing for that is just because, you know, this limitation of stills and stuff like that. You know? But I'm gonna try to make it work. You know, you said you've been working with Lucas, right? Or no? Is that
brother? My shit is run like mafia, dude. I don't even know where the money's coming from, but I saw him, and I'm assuming he's buying from us.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's buying as well. So I'm about to buy some from one of your guys. His name is Kiko. So I'm gonna get like 2 batches worth, and then
I feel that.
So yeah, all right. Well, I mean, listen, I appreciate, you know, you saying it the way you did. I think that's well said. I mean, I think the ultimate is gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to like halt it there, and I don't think I'm gonna, you know,
kind of keep. Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of figure out my stuff and then go from there, but I don't want to like give out a run and then they give me a steal and then they expect Moonshine from there on out, you know? So
that's trust me, this is not the first time I've had this kind of conversation where it's just really frustrating, because it's like someone doesn't want to listen and you're trying to help them, and then your help is used against you to Sag farm, and I don't fuck with that shit. You know, so you know, the problem is that when you're dealing with a child, with someone with a child mentality, sometimes you just have to spank them in the butt, you know?
Yeah, fair enough. Well, I mean, hopefully, I guess we'll I mean, did Kay call you, by the way? Was he talking to you about this too, or like?
Yeah, I think he was stirring. I mean, I told him I'd get it settled, but you know, I said what it is, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I ain't somebody to watch someone pocket, but, you know, at a certain point, like, you know, if your only conversations with someone are like shade, right? And then they're asking for something, like, bro, other people in the crew need shit too. You know what I mean?
100%. And we got fines to pay when we go and shoot cops. We got guns to buy and magazines to buy, ammo to buy, radios to buy, you know?
If you get any pressure, send it to me and I'll get it handled.
Easy.
I ain't letting any of us start to like lose money or get gasoline.
Try to get like pressured into doing that. So
yeah.
All right, easy. All right, I appreciate you, Tuggz. Thank you, man.
Brother.
All right.